What's good, y'all? I got y'all with another broken Warzone loadouts video. If you couldn't tell, I'm tired because it's 5:08 in the morning. So yes, I've literally been up all night. Hey, that's fine. I have to cook a banger, okay? So, this is a broken BP-50 SMG loadout. And this one has barely any recoil. It has decent mobility. It does a little bit more damage because of these armor-piercing bullets. Anyways, let's go over it. You want to put the 1 milliwatt quick fire laser to help with the ADS speed. It's already fast, but you want this gun to be really fast. Then of course put that quartermaster suppressor on. Put the 9mm armor-piercing bullets. Well, 9mm, I don't really care. Then of course put the Jack Revenger kit on here. Because what would it be without this? Now, you do kind of have to fire this thing in short bursts, because then the recoil could get a bit out of control. Like, for the most part, you can literally see that's like barely anything. Like, you see that? That's barely any recoil right there. Ignore this pistol, though. Ignore this pistol, though. So yeah, that's our BP-50. Now, these two right here, I literally made this one right here today. And it's actually so good. It's actually the M13B, which you probably wouldn't expect that. Because it's a Model Warfare 2 gun. People hate on it. But this gun, it's proven that the 1% of people that use this gun, you are cracked if you're one of those 1% of people that use this gun. Alright. So this is the personal loadout I run for the M13B. And it has little to no recoil when you control it, of course. You can see down there, look at that recoil control. Like, that's crazy. You want to put this Bruin R90 factory stock. Because as you can see, it helps with aim, walking speed, gun, recoil control, sprint, and recoil control. So, this gun, this stock right here is broken. It improves your movement and your recoil control at the same time. You know? With this D37 grip, this gun is meant purely for recoil control. So you're probably going to want to have a mobility on your offhand. Put a 45 round mag because I was too lazy to unlock the 60 round, but I just think the 45 round's perfect. The reload isn't that much slower, your ADS isn't affected that much. Then put a quartermaster suppressor. We're gonna test this out right after this Superi. I say Superi. Y'all have probably seen this class before. It's basically the basic boy kind of class for the Superi. But there's a reason why people glaze this gun. People like myself that glaze this gun. Put the Rescue 9 stock, because this is probably the most broken SMG stock in the game. Put 40 round mag. Put the armor-piercing bullets. Because if this was something like the DTIR, I'd recommend the high grain. But this is a SMG. Its range is a little bit lackluster. Put a quartermaster suppressor on. The Bore 99 short barrel. Alright. Now let's test both these guns out. We'll go with the Superi first. Like, you see that? Like, I have no words. This gun is just insane. Its recoil is super easy to control. Like, if we look here, like, do you see that's little to no recoil? You basically just have to pull a little bit down to the left. See how easy that is? Then this M13B, it did take me a little bit of practice to get good with this gun. Like, once you practiced enough, you can make this gun really good once you practice enough of it. Because you have to learn the recoil pattern of this. Because if we look, this is the recoil we're working with here. It's a little bit to the left. But if you master this gun, it will serve you well. I'll tell you that. I just found that out earlier. Alright. Now, one you may not expect to see here is the FJX Horse. We have not heard that much about this gun in a little bit, I'd say. So, let's go over it. Alright, so you want to put the Jack glassless optic, because it gives you basically no visuals. It comes a recoil. Put the Lopper LXD stock on. Jack Scimitar kit on it, because it gives you 60 round mag. Then put a paracord grip, because this gun has pretty bad horizontal recoil. So you want to be able to decrease as much of it as you can. And this grip has no cons at all, so it's a no-brainer. Then of course the quartermaster suppressor. Now let's test this out. Like, I feel like this gun's like a bit overshadowed though. But like I'm seeing like basically no recoil. Okay, I have a pistol equipped, but that's fine. Alright, okay, this is about to be the jankest switch around y'all have probably ever seen. But for this, we're actually going to use the MTZ 556. This gun is underrated. That's all I'm going to say. This gun's underrated. It does not get that much love, and I don't see why. Now, this gun is going to be pretty good for Warzone. Trust. It's meant mainly for recoil control. Like, you can see that. Now, would I recommend this over the DTIR? Probably not, but this gun, it's basically just the mix between an SMG and an AR. Shoots fast, but still is an AR. Well, no, you want to put the Marauder stock, because it helps a lot with that gun kick. You want to put the MTZ Rowan XL on here. And of course, quartermaster suppressor, I don't have to explain that. Then an XRK bow breaker grip. Though it doesn't really matter what grip you use, if you're bad with horizontal recoil, I'd recommend maybe the heavy support grip, or like maybe the, what do you call it? The paracord grip. So I'm just running the bow breaker grip, because I don't think this has that much horizontal recoil. Then you want to put the low grain rounds on. Now let's just test this out. The MTZ, it is definitely known for having some pretty low recoil. You can see there. That's some pretty low recoil right there. You can see that's pretty low, I'd say. I'd say that's pretty good, in my opinion, you know? Those are those two guns out the way. Now let's head on to our next gun. Alright. Without further ado, let's make way. You can just tell the STG to get out of here, because I have, yet again, another BP-50 class. Yes, you heard that right. I've got another one. And a striker class. Yes, the striker is criminally underrated, and that's why I grinded this gun out and it's cracked. Trust, you use this in Warzone, you're winning. I played like an hour of Warzone before this video and I like was cooking. But this BP-50, this gun is pretty cracked. Alright. You want to put the Con 30 padded stock. Then a 45 round mag. You get the deal. Ruin tactical grip. This gun has pretty fast ADS for this type of gun. You'd expect it to have pretty fast rate, pretty slower ADS, but it actually is pretty faster. Then you want to put a quartermaster suppressor on here. Now, I haven't used this gun in a while. Probably like a couple days. But it has pretty low recoil. You see that? That's pretty low. Oh, and I'm standing still too. Remember, your recoil is decreased when you're strafing. When you're strafing, your recoil gets decreased by a lot. Now for the striker. I have just no words. This gun is so good. Alright, so let's go over it. You want to put a slate reflector sight. It doesn't matter what sight you put on. I chose the slate reflector because I like it. You want to put the FSS priority tactical stock. A Sakin ZX grip. This gun has pretty fast mobility too, so these attachments help with recoil control. The range as well because of the quartermaster suppressor. Your recoil control is pretty good on here. A paracord grip, of course, for that horizontal recoil. Then a quartermaster suppressor. Now we just head into the shooting range. You see that? Like I don't get why people aren't talking about this gun. Like, now, I have a lot more classes to show y'all, but I just don't have that time right now. Let's check that time. Yeah, it's 5:20 a.m. So I don't really know if I'm gonna keep on continuing this video. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. So I'll see y'all another day.